Hi everyone, here's your amigo Arnold Santiago in another Dirt Dog Sports Live. Just for you, something that we've been doing now, we could say almost 2 months. And we're very happy that you guys are enjoying. We got the feedback. You guys are very happy with this. You guys are working out. You guys are going out. The kids and the girls, they're going out. They're still doing the videos. So you guys are keep working hard. We know the time is not fun with this pandemic, but hopefully, we're getting close to at least start going out and start doing more stuff and all this stuff that we're putting together for you. You're gonna be able to then do it at Dirt Dog Sports, and Don Connor will be there. Alex, all the coaches will be there. I'll be there with you, girls and guys, and we'll work with this stuff, and hopefully we'll be able to go out and have at least a half season or full season, whatever we could play because I'm dying to go out there with you, girls and guys. So, hey, let's go ahead and bring the boss, Don Connors. How you doing, Con?
Hey, what's up, amigo?
Hey, we're doing good, man. Just happy that at least we're getting all this feedback. Like I was telling everybody, we're getting all the kids and girls are happy. Parents are enjoying what we've been doing, and of course, we always have to thank all these guys that have take time for their valuable time to come and be with us too, because they're not having a good time neither.
No. And hey, we're getting close. We actually have a day out there anyway that we're gonna hang our hats on, which is June 15th to get everyone out officially on the fields and inside Dirt Dog. So it's good, and having these guests, hopefully as we get closer, motivating them and keeping everyone really working hard and getting ready to hit the fields because the season's coming. I keep saying it. It's coming.
All right, you heard from the boss, not from Arnold. You heard from the boss. He knows what's going on. So, hey, Don, we got somebody tonight that it's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be great for all the kids and girls and all the parents too, the coaches, everybody that is always watching us because it's a Red Sox player. We finally had somebody, that you guys could just be like, oh yeah, that's so and so. We get to see it now. We have him with us tonight, so
and one of the first ones, he actually threw his hat into the ring early, and I think everyone's been so busy. It's great that we finally got him to jump on with us. So this is quite special.
Let's bring our special guest of the night. So Alex, bring it in, and here is
hi guys. How are you?
Christian Vasquez, the catcher for the Boston Red Sox. In Puerto Rico, of course, we call him Colo. And I have to remind you, I have to say that because I know a lot of you are watching when I do my shows with them, and I always say Colo. You're like, what?
Who's Colo? Who's Colo? Yeah.
Who's Colo? Now you know who's Colo. That's Christian Vasquez. Christian, how you doing, man?
I'm doing good. Thank you for having me here, and it's a pleasure to be here.
Hey, once again, thanks for jumping in. It's quite an honor. I think I met you down in Puerto Rico in 2014. I think you're in Pawtucket, and I think we had a Dirt Dog team down there. You guys put on a little clinic for us, which is great.
Yeah, I remember that one. That was my first year in the big leagues, 14, and yeah, I remember it was in the Beaton.
Yeah,
a warm day.
A warm day.
It was quite a warm day.
Hey, and you said Pawtucket, Alex. We got something from Pawtucket. Do you have something there for Pawtucket? I think Alex has something there. I mean, do you remember this by any chance?
That's my first homer in Pawtucket.
Oh, there you go. Oh my God! I mean, we go to the Paw Sox a lot, and I know a lot of the kids go to the Paw Sox and see you guys play there, and they used to talk about you a lot because Alex and we were working at Dirt Dog, so they were like, "Oh, Puerto Rican man, that's Christian Vasquez something." Look at that. Number 15, Christian Vasquez. But now you became number 7 when you made it to the big leagues. That's how you changed your number?
That's Mookie Betts there. You see it?
Oh my God! Look at Mookie. Don't say
Mookie
that
Betts with
name
hair.
again, man.
Yeah.
Mookie Betts with hair.
Mookie Berry. But I mean, did you make the switch when you got to the big league, or you had to use another number the first year in the big league and then you
I
switch?
want to use 15, but we have a 15 forever. So Dustin Pedroia,
Yeah.
and
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
tough to get
Petey.
that.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
my first number was the 55,
55.
Mm.
and second year when I get hurt, I changed my number to the 7 because
So
Pudge.
because of Poch Rodriguez, Ivan Rodriguez, there you go, number 7. And yeah, Petey and Kevin Millar, because if Kevin is hearing this someday, he'll be like, oh, no, you
Yeah,
have to say
always
my
they have
name.
a fight. Who's the best 15?
There you go. So here, there, dog, Arnold is gonna say, Kevin and Petey, you guys are number 15 forever. And we'll let everybody else fight with that. Well, Christian, I mean, of course, born and raised in Puerto Rico. Puerto Rico is full of catchers. That's the history of Puerto Rico. When you were growing up, do your mind was set of being a catcher? Did you actually just be a catcher when you were little? Did you play other position and then you switch? How was it when you were growing up?
When I grow up, I play everywhere. When you're young, you feel like Boss Bunny. You can play everywhere. But I start catching at 8 years old. My dad gave me the equipment in when I was 8 years old, and I started catching at that age. And until now, it's a lot of years behind the plate, and I think it's a blessing. It's I love this position. It's tough. It's you need to call a lot of decision behind the plate, at least like a quarterback. And that's the good thing of catching. Is your team depend on you. You're calling games, and if you call a good game, you're gonna win. So it's cool to be behind the plate.
All
What
right, Donnie.
yeah, why do you guys think that, there's just great catcher after great catcher after great catcher coming out of Puerto Rico? Is it like a competitive, everyone wants to be like the next guy or the previous guy? And what do you think it is?
I think when I played in the little leagues there, I think everybody wanna be like Pudge. I think it's the high. I think he was the model to follow. But in that era, it's a lot of good players like
Yeah.
Roberto Alomar. A lot of players in
Yeah.
Puerto Rico. But everybody, he won a World Series, MVP, a lot of things, 13 Gold Glove. He's a special player. I think he's a good model to follow, and in my opinion, I think he's the best player I ever see in my life. I see him playing the World Series 2003 and the Marlins, and in the World Series in the WBC in Puerto Rico. That was special too. I was in the stands watching him, and I think that's why there's a lot of catchers there.
Yeah,
And,
it's just
and,
great to
and,
watch.
and the good thing about baseball in Puerto Rico with the catchers too, it happens to be that most of them when they were getting to the big league, they actually were you're pretty good when they were in the big leagues. It wasn't there were not that many backup catchers. I mean, you could see
Exactly.
one or two Puerto Rican backup, but usually they were regular catchers. So yeah, yeah. When I was growing up, yeah, everything was trying to be a catcher, but I couldn't. I tried, but there's no way I could do that because I mean you need to keep your eyes open when the ball is coming. So I understand my kids when I'm coaching them, like coach, I can open my eyes when I'm catching. So I understand, and we could see you there doing this. I know you enjoy this. Just tell the kids and all these parents, I mean, how much you enjoy throwing a guy out in the big league. I mean, you threw a Mike Trout right there.
It's in the books. No, I think that's very special for me. That's I enjoy it because that's my job. I think your priority, like a catcher, is first defensively, and then hit. Because if you don't block a ball, a score can a run can score, and you're gonna lose the game. You can go 0 for 4 and throw two guys in second base. They don't care about hitting. They care about blocking a ball. Throwing guys out in the bases. Call a good game. That's more important than hitting. If you hit, it's a plus.
Yeah, no, and you once again just watching all those, it's all a lot of footwork, footwork, footwork.
Yeah.
I mean, do you work a lot like when you were like in your high school years and getting close to either to get drafted or go to college? Do you work a lot on your footwork and everything else? 'Cause we know, of course, we got a lot of kids that like to throw and they like to try to work in a few things. But the main thing about catching, I think, is one of the main ones is the footwork. So how long you work on that, man? Daily, or what do you do with that?
My dad was hard on me in working out, in high school. I came from baseball high school, Puerto Rican Baseball Academy in Puerto Rico, and we work every day, Monday to Friday, from 8 to 11 in the mornings, and we have school up in the afternoon, So we work every day. We work out every day, From I get in that school in 11th grade and 12th grade, and I think that helped me a lot to get better in my skills, because I think if I don't get to that school, I don't think I have a chance to sign pro ball. So I think that's like the trampoline I get in my life to get pro ball.
Yeah,
Okay, I mean,
those programs down there are just top notch. The setup. We actually went to a couple of them when we were down there, and just to see the kids in school. Some are in working out, some are in the classes, breaking for lunch. It's just crazy seeing that many kids just focused on baseball. Obviously schooling too, but but
Yeah, of course.
the baseball side of it was just quite impressive.
and for all
Yeah,
the kids, that went to Puerto Rico with Dirt Dog, that we went there, and those times that you got to see that school, that's the school where Christian Vasquez
Yep.
went. That's the school that he's talking about, and you guys got to see. I mean, they got all the setup. We only had like two or three or maybe four now that in Puerto Rico. It's not like the Dominican Republic; they got more places like that. Puerto Rico, we right now we're like four or five of those. Here in the States, Donnie. I mean, it's kind of like having dirt dogs. I mean, if you're able to do everything that you do in school and then go to dirt dog, what we do, we practice the kids. I mean, you could look at it that way too for the kids that
Yep.
are saying, but yeah, he went to a school that had baseball. We don't have that. Hey, you could have it with dirt dog. You just do your work and then after school, like you guys do, go to practice, do all that. I mean, and you start a routine. And I mean, I'm pretty sure Christian didn't went to bed every day without doing nothing with baseball. He had to do something with baseball in school,
Yeah.
baseball in school, and then he went to bed. That just, I mean, but it's nice. It's nice to hear that because I want the kids to understand that part. Dirt dog
yeah,
and
and
school, you
some
could do
days,
it.
Yep.
I have my own practice on my team, real team, out of the school. So Tuesday and Thursdays, I work out in the school. I got class, and then I gotta go practice again in my team. So it's double practice.
There you go. I mean, and you may sacrifice. I mean, because usually when
But
we interview most of you guys, I mean, there's always a sacrifice. I mean, you might
exactly,
not go to places, you might not be able to be with friends the way you want to be the whole time, but it's part of the process of something that you want to achieve.
exactly.
Yep. And once again, if you put the efforts, we tell the kids all the time, you put the effort in, consistently work hard, anything can happen. And you're, perfect example of it.
Yeah, I
So
got a
Bueno,
kudos.
go ahead.
I got a school in Bethune Cookman, Daytona. Full, when I signed, and it was tough decision because my dad don't want to get me the sign to go pro, and it was tough because they care about the school too, the parents, and
Yeah.
but this opportunity of being pro, you don't know if it's gonna come again, you know.
And I mean, you actually were drafted number ninth. I think it was in
Yeah,
2008, around there.
nice.
And that's a good spot. It's a good spot to talk to the team and try to see get a good deal.
Yeah,
But I understand parents because my dad was the same way. I went to college, but before I went to college 2 years, Milwaukee wanted to sign me, and my dad was, let's do the school first and see how it goes. And of course, I mean, if you get to go to school, you get a little prepared. How was your first few years in the minor leagues? How you felt? I mean, even though that you came from a baseball school, I mean, everything changed once you got there without even going to college. So you had no idea when you show up there with guys 21, 23, 24 years old.
I was the bullpen catcher in the rookie ball.
Oh, that's how bad it was.
I never played, so I was the last catcher to play, and I play once a week. Uh, they put me in conditioning because I was a little bit overweight. They sent me to Dominican to lose weight too. A lot of things that helped me to grow like a player, like a man, and I think those things motivate me to get better like a player, and the rest is history.
Nice. So you basically, your defense was your calling card. Great defensive catcher, and offensive numbers were things that have come, on pretty strong over the past X number of years. What do you kind of, obviously it's effort and everything else, but anything in particular that kind of had you refocus on the hitting side?
Obviously, you need to work. Last year I found a guy here in Miami that helped me in my hitting. We got a lot improved last year. Uh, so I think if you work, and if you need to find somebody to help you extra, like I did, that's a goal. That's an extra, skill you're gonna have. If you wanna perfection your skills, that's the goal. Be the most consistent hitter you can, and behind the plate you need to be all in. I think defensively behind the plate you need to be all in for your players, for your team, for your fans, for everybody. So everybody depends on you.
We just saw that home run. I think that was in 2017
17.
against Cleveland. It was a comeback win for you guys, and I think it was one of those games that it kind of show everybody that that Christian Vasquez could hit. I
Yeah.
mean, he could hit. At the beginning, I mean, you make it to the big league, you just like he said, my defense is my number one goal. So I'm gonna get my defense going, but you have to give times to players. It's not that easy. People think that he made it to the big league. I don't know, you could become a superstar right away. That's not how it is, guys. I mean,
You're fine. You're fine.
it takes time, it takes a lot of work, and you have to learn. I mean, you have to learn a lot, especially catching nowadays. It's a different mentality and things that you have to do. There's a lot of information right now that he has to try to channel that information. And then you in Boston. It's not like you're playing with a team that doesn't really, look to try to win. I mean, no, you got tough fans. I mean, the fans here, they want to win,
They
and
care. They care. They care.
their team wants to win. So I mean, imagine Christian, young kid. Here we go. You're gonna try to be a catcher, and this is our staff, main guys. I mean, it's a good rotation. Deal with it. That's a lot of stuff, but you got your mental work, like you said, that first year in rookie ball. It got you thinking, and you learn a lot of stuff. You mature, and I'm pretty sure the next year you were ready to. I mean, once you show up, you're ready to go. I'm not gonna go back to bullpen or doing all this stuff. I'm ready to go. So you start learning. So I want the kids and the parents to know. Sometimes your kid might not be doing right now. Give him time. It takes time. That's not like I mean, it's not like that, Don.
No, and that's the thing. And Lord knows you during the season alone, you get into slumps or you're, just losing a little focus behind the plate, or once again at the younger age level. Yep, gotta work with the kids and not work against them, I guess, is the key there.
Exactly.
Okay,
I
one
think
thing, Alex.
That's the key
Right.
too. The good hitters, the slump, they're short slump.
Yeah.
Like Mike Trout, those guys. Is they know when they feel bad, they know what they gonna fix, and they fix it, and they go all for 8, and that's it. It's a short slump. So
Yeah, so that means when Christian is catching and he already see the scoreboard saying Mike Trout is 0 for 12. I mean, he's already looking at you like, I don't know, man. This is
get a walk.
Yeah, walk them.
I mean, Christian, I mean, how was that? Of course, we always ask that. How was that call? When you got that call, you're going to the big leagues, for whatever time it is. It might be a week, a month, 2 months. Finally, you're going up. But, I mean, how's that call? Because no matter what, what the call is for a day or 2 days. How was that call, man? And I mean, and who you call? I mean, what you did that moment?
Remember, I told you that I have 2 calls.
Go ahead, tell the kids because hey, if I tell these stories at they're like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, go on, Christian. You tell.
13. I get called up in 2014, July 9th. That's my first game in the big leagues with White Sox. Chris Sale in the mound. Uh, welcome to the show, kid. 2013, when we won the team won the World Series, around August, I was in AA, 2013, and the manager of AA, he called me to my phone. I was buying a new iPhone in Best Buy, and when I finished with the new phone, the manager, the AA manager, called me and he told me, "Come to the ballpark quickly because I need to talk to you." And I took a taxi or Uber, I remember, to the ballpark, and he called me to the office and, "Hey, you're going to the big leagues because David Ross get hurt. It's a doubleheader in Boston." And I was packing my stuff from the locker room, and I took the taxi to the airport, and it was a lot of traffic in Iowa. And I missed the flight to Boston. And they called the catcher of AAA, Pawtucket, to the big leagues, and he caught that game. He was supposed to meet.
It was so you hear that, Don? I mean, he missed the flight. He missed the flight. He couldn't get on the flight. You get a phone call ready to go.
Through the World Series 2013.
Oh my! You see? I mean, oh my God! Talking to me at the wrong time.
That's just not right. And that was and you were in Chicago, so that was Chicago traffic.
No, I was in Reading, Pennsylvania. Pennsylvania.
It was kind of like one of those deals, Don. Whoever makes it here on time is gonna.
Right, yeah.
But I mean, I just want the kids to know because I always tell them. I mean, even in the big league, things happen that you can't believe it and you can't control it. Imagine that you need a catcher, Don. Well, all right, let's go. No, the guy didn't make it, so we have to call somebody else to see how it goes. But I mean, we got funny stories, so now you know when I tell you a story. And I say, Christian told me this story. Now you could believe me. Now, all right. Now you heard Christian.
I believe everything you say, Arnold.
But that's good. That's good. I mean, your first base hit, not the first at bat. I mean, I think Alex had that first base hit. You remember that day like it was yesterday?
Of course, a curveball. Yeah. He can the ball.
Oh yeah, that's Kike. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. So
how was that moment, man? How was that moment of telling yourself nobody could take this away with me, even if I don't play more?
Yeah, it's
and not even one more at bat in the big league. I got this.
Yeah, it's gonna be with me forever. That ball, so it's very special. Nice. Is I can tell I get a hit in big leagues.
Yeah, see, now you could tell.
Say a lot more than that now.
You could tell your kid that. Hey,
you don't
Alex,
have to worry about any traffic either.
Alex, before we start showing the video, the kids and all that. There's a video there that I want everybody to see, especially these. You know, we're all Red Sox fans, so of course I want to see this. But I want Alex to show it because we got some Yankee fans. Sometimes we got guys from the Yankees. But I'm pretty sure Alex will show it here in a minute, unless Alex is someplace else. There you go.
Oh,
Devin Betance. How was that?
To the moon.
I mean, there's no. I mean, you had to be looking fastball, of course, because this is nothing else. I mean, if he throws you a slider, it will break your back. What?
I'm still swinging.
And it was amazing that game because it was a tie game. I'm pretty sure, Don, if we go back to thinking about that game, I'm pretty sure we'll find the win World Series because it was a tie game. I think Betance was just brought into the game to face you. I think I don't remember. And I remember getting it because, of course, I'm a Bostonian guy, so everybody's like getting on my nerve. So every Yankee, he's gonna blow him by with 3 fastballs. Forget about this. It's getting over. And then you hit that bomb because it was not a regular home run. This is not a chippy, guys. I mean, this is a bomb.
Yeah, it was far.
I missed it. Was there a bat flip in there that kind of took the camera off you?
Yeah, of course, for sure.
But no, that I mean, I like showing this because I know we got some Yankee fans too, even at Dirt Dog. We got some Yankee fans, and we want to let you guys know. Look at the Girardi face. Look at Betances, and enjoy this, guys, because Christian has done against the Yankees too. Christian, before we move to the video, you win the World Series 2018. It was an amazing year. It was a year that before it started, people didn't know who was going to catch. There was it was going to be Sandy, it's going to be Christian, it's going to be this and that and that. And I always kept telling people, I like Christian, of course. I like my man, but even those two guys, well, they're pretty good defensively. So I think we're going to be okay. Something's going to happen. We're going to be okay, guys. But the last out of the World Series, you are behind the plate. I mean, just tell us about that story, that moment, because I cry, of course, because it's you and Cora was there, and everybody else was there, so of course I'm gonna cry. But I mean, explain the kids and the parents how that moment felt for you.
Yeah, I think it was the best moment in my life, in my career. I think when you sign a professional contract, no matter it's a rookie ball, big leagues, the one goal you have in mind is win championships. And it's very special because I came from this organization. I got 13 years with this organization, with this jersey, and it means a lot to win it with this team. I came with Bogarts, Benintendi, those guys came with me from the minor leagues, and it's a good team. It's a good atmosphere in the clubhouse, in the dugout, and it was a special year. So, you know, it's a nice ring. Uh, I think we have more rings than the Yankees in this era. So
Yeah, keep saying it, man. Don't worry about it. Just say it. We got another home run there. Look.
Here, right here.
Oh, Ale, well, let me see. Espérate, que estoy viendo el video. We're watching the video. Let me see. Christian dio honrón against the Yankees. Look at that. Oh, man.
Nice.
That's out.
Wow, really?
Yeah.
You got that, man?
Yes, sir.
And you telling me you're going camping tomorrow? So I could
I gotta lock my house.
Wow, man, that's special, man. Because we always know how they always try to get that ball, always try to take it to the Hall of Fame, and I always tell people, man, if that me, it's gonna take a while for me to say, yeah, go ahead, take it to the Hall of Fame. I want to keep it for a while, man.
That's gonna be the university for Diego.
Oh, Diego, there you go, Diego. Hey, guys, so you guys know now Christian is a dad.
Yeah.
Nice, congratulations.
Gabby, his wife. What is it? 6 months? What is it?
6 months.
6 months. 6 months. So, I mean, congratulations for that. I mean, now he's a different, that's a dad. Now I could talk to him as a dad. Now you go to sleep at 3 o'clock in the morning, filling bottles. A dad. Don, something else before we go to the video for the kids, so he could watch some video for the kids.
Yeah, just something quick. Obviously, a lot of the other sports are getting some good press. We'd love to see some. Our kids are excited to get on the fields June 15th. How's everything looking at the major league level?
They're supposed to get us proposal today. I don't know if they have it. They always send the proposal late in the night, so we're waiting for it. So I hope next month we go to spring training again and start this, because I miss baseball. I miss the competition. Try to win, and I love that. So I miss that.
Hey, before we go,
Wait.
Alex, show the video of Christian. I almost said Colo again. Show the video of Christian working out in his house, so people, the kids know, not just people. The kids know. I mean, he's a major league guy. He's I guess this is in the front of your house,
driveway, yeah.
You see, he's in the driveway. I'm not gonna say Gabby's pitching to you, of course, but I mean,
she's putting the balls in the machine.
There you go. There you go. He's why Gabby's putting the ball. I mean, but look. I mean, and the most important thing and interesting thing about this, Dong is he's wearing. I mean, he's wearing his uniform pretty much.
Yeah,
I'm ready
Yep.
to go.
Nice.
Yeah.
So I mean, what the happen? Something happened that day, Christian, that you had to put your uniform completely, or you kind of like me because I was the same way. Every time I practice something, even if it was in the backyard, for some reason I had to have a baseball uniform.
Yeah, well, I missed putting my pants on, so I put it on.
I mean, I'm pretty sure you got a lot of weird looks from neighbors. It's like, what's Christian doing there? But it's like I tell the kids, don't, and we keep telling them, the pandemic hits, you have to find a way to do it.
Yep.
You guys find a way to do it. No matter if you're in the big league or not, you have to find a way to do something around your house instead of just sitting down and take it easy. I mean, Christian has been working hard. I know I seen all his videos and all that. I always, we keep up in touch and he's been working hard. So I'm pulling for baseball to come back, and I'm pulling
Yep.
for all you guys to be safe too. You have to be safe both ways. You have to be safe with the pandemic. Plus, you have to be safe with not getting hurt because it's not a regular season. It's not a regular spring training. So it's gonna be a little weird
Different.
for everybody.
Yeah,
Yeah,
another
but-
that video was great just to see, your wife out there, because we've seen it with sisters, brothers, mom's out there, dads when they're trying to get from work home. So it's great to see. It takes the whole family to get everyone ready.
Yeah, we need to be in the same boat.
Yep.
the same. I know,
And keep
and the fun part is Gabby now knows your wife when you tell her I have to go work at 1 o'clock. She knows for sure. I mean, he needs to do that. I mean, that's not easy because sometimes I know how my wife used to be. It's like, you going to one? You're in the minor league. Yeah, but I need to go work in this and that. That's why I'm in the minor league because I have to work. And they're like, no, I don't know. But now with this pandemic, even the parents are
Yep.
pretty much saying, I know what the coaches go for. Because if I tell you to do this and you're not doing it, I go crazy. So that's, it's good to know this. I mean, so I guess we got something positive out of the pandemic. You guys get to spend time with the family, and our parents got to see what the kids and the coaches have to go through during a season. Okay, Alex, who we got first, Alex? What video? Who we got there, Don? You can see it? Freddie.
Freddie spin tag, I think. There you go.
Christian, whatever you see, you go ahead and add up to it.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, he looks soft with the hands, but I think he needs to open his legs more.
Okay.
To get a stance, a better target to the pitcher.
There we go.
Yeah.
Now he's doing the signs with the glove, yeah.
Yeah, he need to
Get that glove up.
And that's gonna give me. I mean, by opening up, it's gonna help him a lot to move to. Like if you have to block by any chance.
Exactly, or the target for the pitch throw, to throw to something, If his little target is gonna miss middle, and the hitter's gonna hit it.
Okay. Well, Freddie, now you got. Here's the blocking, of course.
Yeah. Need to be careful with that hand. The hand. Need to put it behind the glove.
Okay. That's the right hand. Yeah, the right hand. Okay.
Because the fingers that hurt. So.
that can end the season.
Yeah, right there. Yeah.
Okay. Perfect, Freddie. All right, Freddie. Now you know you got Christian giving you some tips when you're gonna block. Make sure you get your right hand behind the glove. When you're doing the drill with just the bare hand drills and with the glove, catching and receiving there, just make sure that your legs are a little spread out a little more so you get a better target. What about
Make sure you
this,
have a
Christian?
cup too.
Yeah, we need a cup. Wilfred, we need a cup. What do you think there, Chris, about the footwork?
Let me see. Let's do one more. I think that the right hand needs to be closer to the glove because if his transfer is too long to the hand,
Okay,
if
so
he's closer, he's gonna be quicker. The transfer.
Okay. So Freddie, now you know. Remember, when you're doing the one hand drill and all that, give a target. Make sure you give a good target. Spread your legs a little more, so it's a better target too, and you'll be more athletic. And when you are, blocking, make sure your right hand is behind the glove. And when you are doing the footwork, make sure that you keep your transfer both hands close to makes it a lot easier to. I mean, because the pop time, you know how everybody's talking about the pop time, Christian, and we saw you doing the pop time. But I always tell the kids too, I mean, we need to get our footwork going, but of course, you have to get your hands closed because it makes it a lot easier to make that throw. No matter how hard you throw, because Christian is here, he have a super arm, but if his transfer is not great, he's probably gonna hit Joe West again in the back because I remember when you hit Joe West, I could still his face. What I mean,
that's a good target. That's a good target, Joe West.
Before we see another video, I mean, have you ever talked to Joe after that?
No, I never see him before that. After that, thank God.
All right, Alex, let's go. We got Madeline Parrott.
She's on a 14U softball squad.
Okay.
Great little athlete.
Yeah, it looked good. She looked good. I think, like I said before, the legs for the target very important for the pitchers. I think they help the pitcher to. You see how he spread the legs there a little bit more?
Yeah, she's doing a lot. Yeah, she's doing what you were telling Freddie to do.
Hide the hand.
The hand behind, yeah, that's better. But that how she spread the legs there, she can do it receiving too.
Okay.
And you see how long is the transfer there?
Yeah, I hear you now.
So it's more throwing from different throw from the catcher's perspective, from the air more than like a pitcher throw.
The what? Sorry.
So a throw from the catcher more from the air rather than a pitcher. You might have him back a little further.
Exactly, because and when you let me put it here. Let me show you.
Don't fall, man, because if you fall, then Eddie's gonna get mad at me.
Hey, say hi, Gabby.
Yeah, hey, that's his wife, Gabby. Hi, Gabby.
Hey, when you transfer, I think you can put your hand behind the glove right here, and it's gonna be easier to the ear, And then if you put it back, it's longer the transfer. If you put it closer to the glove, you're gonna be here, like right here, and get the ball and throw it. You're gonna be
especially for her, Dom, because he's playing softball.
Yeah,
that the distance is a lot. We need to meet Diego. There we go. There's Diego. Hey, God bless you, Diego. Look at Gabby. Gabby is a pro already. She's a pro, man.
Does Diego have a glove yet? And is it a catcher's mitt?
No, he got a catching gear already.
we let Hanley to work with his batting and all that. Hanley, you work with the bat.
Exactly.
But that's pretty good, Madeline. I mean,
yeah.
Make sure that you're, try to be close, your hands close to the meat, so you'll be able to make a quicker throw. Makes it a lot easier when you do all that stuff. And I think you were saying she was standing up too tall when she was trying to do the. Okay. Try to be a little lower in this time.
Yeah. And what's the secret, especially at the major league level, for controlling the blocking a ball? I know it's the angle of your chest. It's obviously got to be a lot different when it's coming in at 90 miles per hour.
Yeah, I think obviously the home plates, the area is softer.
Yeah,
they take care of the home plate because it's a lot of fields in when I play before I signed, the home plate was bad. It was a lot of holes and the ball hit and bounced everywhere.
And it's kind of like what we have here in Massachusetts. I mean, not every field it's perfect, and now we even have curve that it bounces and it goes over your head when you go down. So that's true. That's true.
And the big leagues, where the ball is gonna bounce. I think they help you to where throw the chest, and it's gonna stay there. I think the thing that helped me, the key for me, is to breathe when I go to block, because if you don't breathe out, the ball is gonna hit you and gonna go far from you.
There you go. That's a good tip.
So when I go to block, I exhale like you know. So the ball is gonna stay there like a SpongeBob.
Yeah.
yeah. Now you use that because you got Diego. Now you're watching
Yeah,
SpongeBob.
now you have
Okay.
excuses.
Exactly,
Now you have an
exactly.
excuse
So
to watch SpongeBob.
No, but
exactly. So
that's a good tip. I mean, Christian, because we got kids that are 17, 16, 18 too.
yeah.
Uh, do you work like, okay, let me work in a curveball, bouncing on the dirt? How I'm gonna move? Do you set up yourself like when you ask for a curveball? Of course, you have to always think it's gonna bounce or you're not
Always.
gonna be ready to do it. But do you set up different like when you ask for a curveball or than when you ask for a changeup?
You mean the stands?
Yeah, yeah. Like let's say for example, you got a guy. We got guys that even throw knuckleballs. We got guys that throw forkball, and some other guys just throw pound balls with the changeup.
Mm-hmm.
And they always got some kids, at least in the older age. They always ask, Coach, do I need to practice with somebody throwing curveball in the dirt so I know how to? They're gonna bounce, or is something that I just call it and just
Block it the
block it if
same.
you hit the dirt.
Yeah, I do my blogging practice with curveballs. I don't the fastball don't get blocked because if a pitcher bounce a fastball, we have problems. You know, we have a big problem. It's gonna be a long game. So and
I'm laughing because I've seen it a few times with the Red Sox. I don't want to say names, but I've seen a few guys. I see a few guys. I mean, Joe Kelly, I love you, my man. You're my man. But I did saw a few fastballs. And everybody's going, oh, but Christian needs to catch that 98, 99 on the dirt fastball.
that's
Nah, I
hard.
think Christian is happy to be alive. That's pretty much what he is. But I,
Yeah,
I
but
mean,
I do my work with curveballs in machine. To practice to see the bounce. To see. I like to do it too in the real like home plate with the real sand and real stuff. I don't like to blog in like turf in because it's different. In the game we don't have turf in home plate, so why we gonna practice with turf?
Yeah.
And you're gonna have a real home plate in the game. So
there
you
you go.
you
There
need
you
to
go.
practice. You need to practice like a real game and yeah, it's help me. And
I hear.
remember to breathe when you block
Breathe
because
out.
that's gonna help you a lot.
All right,
Yeah.
Alex,
Good
who
one.
we got, my man? Who we got there, Don? Because
Yeah,
I'm bad at names.
Brady Sturdivant, 12U. He's been working like crazy over the last 2 months. You get just to see the progress he's made and all the videos he's been sending in. His mom's been out there helping with working with him, so it's great to see.
Yeah, he looked good. He looked good. I think again I can't see the feet if they open, but
Okay.
his hands look good. I
Yeah.
think
Okay.
look soft.
I mean, the best part of the whole, like I tell the kids, Don. Best part of it. I mean, even in the kitchen, in the hallway,
Yeah, yeah,
they're finding the way to get their working. And
yep.
Brady, that's pretty good. What you're doing. I mean, we could see the. I think we could see the feet better there. I think. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he needs to get some shoes.
But yeah, in there the footwear. Remember the hand closer. That's all.
The hands closer. There you go. I will make sure, guys. We're gonna have this is gonna stay for you guys here. This video and this interview, so you guys gonna be able to play it back and get these tips again. But the hand is one of the main focus that you guys need to keep working hard. But I mean, God bless you guys. You guys are working anywhere, and I know Brady's been working like Don said. He's been
Yeah,
working hard, and for the ones that I've seen Brady from a year ago to now, you could tell the difference, of course, of his hard work paying off. Alex, what
yeah.
we got? Oh, we
Wilfred
got Wilfred.
Santiago.
Santiago, there you go. Ese es mi sobrino ahí. Eso, le puedes
Sí.
decir lo que tú quieras.
No, se ve bien, se ve bien. Tiene la mano como yo. He look like me a little bit.
He's
He's
been
watching my
following
videos.
you. Yeah, I know. He's the one that look for your videos and do all that.
He
He
got
has,
Daddy Smith.
well, don't I didn't want to say that, man, but you said. But it's true. It's true. You got Jaddy. I mean, but how does that look? That looks okay.
Yeah, I look good. You know, it's yeah. I think it's
Okay.
me. It look good, amazing.
Okay. Okay. And Don, you seeing? I mean, you
I think
remember
for
Wilfred when
the
he was 10 years old, and
eh,
if you see him now, I mean, he's been working hard
Yep.
since he decided just to work hard as catching. And wow, man, for the last 3 years, this is like I tell everybody, not because he's my nephew, but it's I mean, he has improved a lot.
Yep, unbelievable. This year alone too.
yeah, I think when he's receiving, if he
Mhm.
saw my video, I was wearing my mask.
Oh, there you
So
go.
get used to seeing through the mask.
Yeah, why not? If you miss that ball, it's gonna hit you in the nose.
Yep.
There you and then hey Winfrey, make sure you wear a cup always.
Always.
Oh, make
Don't
sure.
learn the hard way. He seems he controls the ball well on blocking as well.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. He protect that hole well.
Okay, okay, okay. Well, Alex, you've been doing a great job too.
Very
His
good, very
dad.
good.
So Winfrey,
Yeah,
that's pretty good. I mean, but I mean, it's good what Christian said there, Don. And the kids, make sure you get that. I mean, why do you want to do something in practice that you for sure not going to do in the game or you're not going to see in the game? Make
yeah,
sure that you work on your craft and the things that for sure you're going to be seeing the game. So wearing a mask and all that. I
Yep.
know it might feel funny because you're in the backyard probably doing it, and
yeah,
mommy's throwing it or your brother or dad, but still, like Christian said, I mean, wear your equipment, get used to it because that's gonna be your lifesaver. That's your body.
Yep.
yeah. I think you need to create good habits. Is that's all is all about. Create good habits and play like is your last game of your career. That's the way I
Yep.
play the game.
There you go. Go ahead.
Even just every pitch and every swing and every fielding, act as if it's in a game. Don't take a play off because then that's I think you just said it. That's when the bad habits creep in.
Exactly. That I think the way you practice is the way you're gonna play. I think
Yep.
they teach me that from the young age, so it's very true. If
Yep.
you're lazy in your practice, you're gonna be lazy in the game.
And
And Will
that and
and
that means a
Wilfred's
lot, Don.
Yeah, Arnold, like you just said, Wilfred's one kid who just over this past winter, he jumped into some conditioning classes that we have, and he'll be the first to admit it. He struggled, but about a month and a half in, he was going to them consistently, and just getting loose, getting limber. He's like a completely different kid out there. And once they all buy into it, that's the big thing. Guess what? Then they like it, they love it, and they move on.
There you
So
go. There you go. Well, Alex, what we got? Do we got more catching?
I think we
What
got
we
some
got
hitting
hitting?
videos.
Oh, we got a few hitting for Christian because now Christian hit 23 home run last year. So Christian is a big time hitter now, guys.
We need to
So
do that
we
again.
need to.
We need to do that again.
Hey, 82 games. I mean, yeah, give me 15. I'm happy with you.
Okay.
Here's Freddie with the hitting. Whatever you see, Christian, you just let them know.
Yeah. I think the only thing is leave the head there. If you bring
Okay.
the head with the swing, it's gonna open your shoulders, and there is gonna be a rollover.
Oh, okay,
So
okay, okay.
keeping that head down on the ball
Yeah,
at contact.
ball on the ball. Yeah, on the T-ball. Yeah, they're gonna create the habit to leave it there. Like
Yeah, that's a good one.
yeah, like I don't know if you see Nolan and Ronaldo when he hit the ball, he leave the head like right there, like it's gyrating.
Yeah, and
So
especially when you're doing the tee, don't it, Christian? Because you're doing the tee, the ball is not moving. It's gonna stay there. So there's no
exactly,
point. I mean, you're using a net usually, so you don't have to
you're
see
not
where it's
hitting
gonna land.
a
Yeah, yeah.
homer in that net. So
I mean,
you don't need
always
to see.
remember that, guys. When you work at the tee, you're working on your swing. Okay, you're working on your swing path, working your hands to go through. I mean, you don't want to do nothing else. Don't worry. The net is there just to make sure you don't hit the ball someplace else and hit somebody. But work on that.
Don't break a
So
glass, a window.
yeah, we've done that before. That's why you mentioned that. I know.
Joe Kelly, huh?
Why do we always mention Joe? Yeah, we already mentioned it
Joe
twice.
Kelly.
I love Joey.
Yeah, so this is Vincent Helmar. He's 13U. Once again, worked out this winter. Good to see he's still out there working it. Strong little kid.
Okay.
Taller than me.
Yeah. See, if you, I didn't want to say that. Man, 'cause I was going to tell Ale, get in my way because he's taller than Christian now. No, but I
Yeah,
mean,
but it's the same thing. I think that's I had that before. That habit, that bad habit. Leave my head with the swing. If you leave the head there and stay inside the ball, you're gonna be a better result than taking the head.
and I mean, you could see Vincent. I mean, guys, keep working. You could see Vincent there, Christian and Don. When he makes contact, he goes up. Kind of
Exactly.
like he feels like that's gonna be stronger because that's
Yeah.
what we do. I used to do it too. I think that's gonna hit it, but it's because you're thinking about looking where the ball is gonna go, how hard it's gonna come out. Now, just like Christian said, keep your eyes there, and
How far?
you'll be all. There you go, Alice. We got another one. Cow Red Quest 30.
You got a launch angle
Yeah,
swing.
there you go. Well, it's a
Yeah.
sabermetric
I
kid
like
now.
I like it. I like. That's the thing you get paid.
I mean, that's the new baseball. I mean, that's the new baseball. Now that you mentioned that, Christian, I always tell the kids. I mean, make sure that we're doing the right thing. Make sure your contact is right. Like Kyle have his eyes on the ball when he hits them all
Yep.
the way
Heads down.
there. So that's pretty good. So if the launch angle happens, it happens. But I make sure
Exactly.
that every spot on your swing is doing it right. So if it
Exactly.
happens, it happens. I mean, because we see some kids going right away
Yeah.
like this, and JD Martinez, you play with the guys that you see his swing. Yeah, you can see that swing going up, but I mean, he's there, and then the
Exactly.
whole thing happens.
Exactly.
So just sometimes we get on Google or YouTube and we watch the end of the swing, and we're thinking, well, everybody's going up. But
Yeah.
now just make sure that
Yeah.
everything is
That's the new thing now. The launch angle.
Yep.
Now, if you hit the ball to the ground, you're gonna be out. All this shift, moving everywhere, everybody in the field, in the outfield too. You know, but like you said, I think you need to start with the basic stuff first, and then when you keep learning and perfection all the details, you look for more information about that. You find a guy that is gonna help you, or you guys gonna help everybody, like how to start the launch angle, because that thing helped me my last year, my career. I changed my swing overall, completely, and that helped me a
so
lot to
so
improve my.
you added in your mind, I need to get a little launch angle at least at the end. And I mean, I know I could hit the ball here, but I need, instead of just hitting it and just let it be, you cannot add it up in a little of your launch angle.
Yeah, I was. The thing is, I was a hitter east to west, like
Okay.
in and out of the zone.
Okay.
Now with this launch angle, you're hitting south to north, like straight through. My path is longer
Longer through the strike zone.
exactly,
Okay.
and
Okay.
Now,
Okay.
what tools do you guys use?
it's a lot of drills. It's a lot of
Okay.
drills. It's a one hand drill. Both hands. I throw. The chuck stick for the dogs.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
I don't the toy
Mhm.
we use with that drill with tennis balls to throw the ball with that, and the ball is gonna tell you if you're doing right or wrong, because
Well,
if
man,
you gonna
sounds
roll, you know
that one
you know
sounds tough to do, my man.
it's,
That's interesting
yeah,
one.
it's tough. I was bad in the beginning, but now it's natural. It's my I changed everything. I need to do it because I need to change my career. That changed my career, and I
It
trust it.
keeps you in the line no more. I mean, if your offense,
Exactly. I play
you,
second base, first base, DH, everywhere. So of course,
if you're hitting,
You'll
yeah, the
I'm
find a
in the
manager will
spot for
lineup.
put
you.
you somewhere.
Exactly.
Alex, do we got something else? We got Drew, 12-year-old, yeah. Or is 11 down?
No, he's on the 12U squad.
It's the 12. Okay.
He look good. His head is there. He's through. He's inside the ball. So you see that where is
Yeah.
right center,
Perfect.
right center.
Perfect.
That's the goal. If you can hit a ball right center for double, your swing is on point.
And I like what Drew is doing there, Christian. He doesn't look like he's exploding, like he's gonna kill somebody with his swing or his back. I mean, he looks more of a, he wants to make sure that everything is in sync.
Exactly. I think that the power is coming from the pitcher. They don't throw 90 miles in 12 years, but it's coming hard. When that ball hit the bat, it's gonna go.
Yeah,
It's gonna go.
And,
It's
and
gonna
it-
go. There you go. Make sure you hit the ball. It's kind of like golf. Make sure you hit the ball. I mean, your eyes there. Everything is set.
and hit it
Ball.
right way. It's gonna go.
There you go. There you go. Alex, so we got another one, or we're done with that one? Oh, we got Wilfred. Yeah, we got Wilfred. Yeah. Mi sobrino, pues si no, me mata.
Mira la cabeza. Look at his head. He's looking for a homer.
There you go. You see, he wants to be
See?
like his uncle instead of his dad.
He look good. But make sure you leave your head there, and
Okay.
don't worry about where it goes.
exactly, it's stopping in the net, so it's not going anywhere.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah. And we're not putting it in the stats or nothing, like he's going 3 for 3 or something like that.
Exactly,
Okay.
exactly.
He's gotten strong.
Definitely, yeah. A big change. All the kids have changed a lot, but I mean, you could tell the ones that work a lot. I mean, and work hard on it. I mean, you give it all you got, and just enjoy it, because we enjoy the game. I mean, like I always tell the kids, make sure you love the game. If you love the game, you're gonna keep doing this. That's why Christian and all these guys in the big leagues are there, and they keep working hard every day. You don't see it, but Christian, usually, at what time you get to the field?
Oh my God. 7 p.m., 7:05 p.m. I get there 12:30.
See, guys, and you don't see that, guys. You only see when you get to the field at 5 o'clock and you see the game. Oh, Christian is here, but not. Christian has already been there almost 4 hours doing a lot of things.
Scouting reports, hitting, lifting, all my stuff.
You see, there's a routine. Like we had Joel Pinedo the other day talking with us to the routine. Everybody has a guy, pitchers, catchers, everybody. If you don't set up a routine, and like we told the kids, even when you're 12-year-old, you have to get a routine. Game at 9 o'clock, you better be there at 7:45. Give your time to stress, take it easy, get ready to go, and get your body acclimated for whatever reason is happening. Especially here, Christian, because you know how it is here. Sometimes you get to the field, it's 45 degrees, and the weather doesn't let you get ready. So if you show up half hour early, before the game, you're in trouble.
You're not getting loose.
Exactly.
Alex, do we got anything else?
No, I think that was the last one.
We think, okay. Well, Christian, before you go, just a message that you want to leave to our kids, so they could, hunt that down with that message and keep it forever. Because you're one of the main guys in their dog. They mentioned Christian Vasquez a lot.
Yeah.
I want you to know that, because I know the kids don't like saying that, but I'm telling you,
thank you.
You are one of the main guys at Dirt Dog Sports, and of course, you're one of our main guys for us. So something that you want to leave them in their brains, so they could have it for the whole time while they keep practice hard.
Of course, I was in their feet before. I was watching, like I said before, Pudge, all those guys, and means a lot for me to do this and help kids, because they, the guys that before me, they helped me to get where I am right now. So I think serve for those dreams. My dream was get a big, get a coffee in the big leagues, and I have 6 years in the big leagues, and it's a blessing. It's a blessing, and keep working. Have a routine, have a dedication there with working hard every day and get better.
Yeah, man. The Don, something else you want to add to Christian?
Yeah, no. Once again, I just we're trying to get these words of advice, from everyone we can. Coming from you, Christian, means a lot to these kids. Believe it. They can, as we all know, we turn off our parents occasionally. We turn off our coaches occasionally. So once again, I can't thank you enough, for reaching out to our kids and our program, baseball, softball. And hey, hope to see you in the facility one of these days.
Of course. A day off, you call me and I'll be there.
All right,
sure.
awesome.
But there you go, guys. Y en español, como siempre hago, de despido de Cristian. Gracias por estar con nosotros, caballete. Sabes que te quiero un montón. Echa para adelante. Saluditos a Gaby, Diego, nuestras oraciones y disfruta el camping, caballete.
Dale, papá.
Dale.